Yo, YouTube, what's up? What's happening? Y'all know that Napaholics mixtape volume 30 coming out? Got dirt in my hair. Yeah, that's what happened when you work, boy. But nah, it's your boy J-Indy Jones, Mr. J-Indy Intellect, coming to y'all with another video, some free thinking today. Thinking about space. What is space? What do you think space is? So, yeah, I'm a flat earther. I know the earth is flat. It ain't no belief. I don't have no belief system with it. I know the earth is flat. I know I don't talk about it much on my channel. I mean, but what to talk about is something I already know. Like, if you don't believe it's flat, come holla at me and then we can talk. Other than that, ain't really nothing to talk about, but that's what I know. So, let's talk about space. So, you know me, I'm always looking towards the future and stuff. Hold on. Real quick, let me exit out of this. But yeah, you know, I always look at stuff like what's happening in 2050, 2030, 2045. I'm always looking at stuff that's supposed to happen. So I checked out a new video. It's talking about a lot of space events, like SpaceX got some stuff cracking. Japan trying to build a space station and trying to travel places. Russia trying to travel in space. China trying to travel in space. Everybody fighting for bigger space stations, fighting to go to the moon, fighting to go to Mars, to populate Mars. Everybody fighting to do all this within the next 20, 30 years, quote unquote, according to, NASA and all the other companies that talks about this, I guess. You know, look them up, look it up. Use the Ethernet and find that out. But back on space. See, so space, the firmament. You know, that's just a ceiling. It's just a black ceiling. Just put it like this. At nighttime, you got a black ceiling with stars and it's spinning around. So like when you was a baby and the baby in the crib and they look up and they see the little spinning around on top of their head or whatnot. That's what our ceiling is doing. It's a top. It's a top, and that is the top of the, you know, if you were like in a bottle and it's a bottle cap and you take that bottle cap off that off the bottle and then you look at the bottle cap, look around, boom, found some. I'm over here talking. So you take the bottle cap off, you know, this the cap, this was the top, but that was the bottom. So this right here, spinning around like that, is what you look at when you look in the sky. This is what we seeing. It's a top, and this is the bottom of the top, but this is the top to what we see when you look up and it's spinning. And then like the stars, they are like connected with that. It's just one. It's like a ceiling. It's just plain out ceiling. Like if it was stars on here in the design that they in and just spinning around everything. So that's what's going on with that firmament. But at the same time, so you say, so what is space? How do we have satellites and crap in the sky and all of this? That stuff is in the sky. We look, the GPS that they running, like, of course they got all the little machines down here, but they got stuff that they signals up and down too. And they got stuff planted up there in the air. How are they using it? See, the technologies are so advanced. I don't know what technology they're using. But don't use that term gravity or anti-gravity with me. None of them. Don't use that G word. You want to say a curse word? That's the curse word right there, that G word. You know. But they know technology already. They so far advanced in technology. I mean, you got to think they using this technology in the first place. So them getting it up there is a no-brainer because they made the technology in the first place. You think they won't be able to hold it up there if they created the technology to do what it's doing anyway, which is way more, I guess I use the term precious right now because I can't think of the right word to say. But I mean, what is better? Something floating or stand still up in quote-unquote space or on top of the earth, or devices that you don't know how they're working, but they work and they're able to communicate you to everybody. But that's that free energy right there. And when I talked about Iron Man being the middleman, tapping into that free energy the other day, I mean, he know what the plasma is. He know what's going on. Iron Man knew what was going on. And these people who making the cell phones and all this technology anyway, they know what's up. They know what's going on. But these is the technologies I'm talking about. And for whatever that's up there, like let's just say satellites, because that's what they tell us. So with these satellites up there, they're not past that top. They not past this ceiling up here. That ceiling, they not past that ceiling. So they up there though. You know what I'm saying? They up there. Are they moving? Are they stationary? I mean, who gives a damn? They are up there. And then with that being said, the technology they use, I don't know if they just, shooting something up there, got something to hold it in place or whatnot. But that's what they doing. But then still, what is space? I truly think the term space came because, they don't tell you that it's a top that got us caved in like a dome. They don't tell you that. They tell you that it's just open out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just open, galaxies, all that other goofy stuff that they like to talk about. I think in the sense of what they talk about is only true to a little bit, to see what it is. I think they just reword and then they lead you astray. They tell you something and then they sugarcoat it from what it really is. Cause then I get to thinking, cause I know Mount Meru, North Pole. I think Jack and the Beanstalk, he climbed the beanstalk, then he up there where the giants are. Or, it's castle up on top over the rainbow. You go over the rainbow, there's castles up there. You see what I'm saying? It's like a new world, but that's Mount Meru. That's the mountain at the North Pole. And it takes you up in the clouds. It's like you in the clouds. You think about that, you in the clouds. You hear about wars and ancient texts about wars being in the sky, in the clouds. So you really get to thinking like, dang, what's up there? Well, if they put in satellites up there, it's the same. I think it's the same place. It's like the same realm. You still here, but you just higher. You just way higher. And then they making it so far-fetched. Oh, you're in the outer space. You like that, bro? You just right there. The thing is, what I believe, though, like how it's a top. See if it's a top, like a bottle top. And that's the ceiling right there. That's the firmament. But if you look at the bottle top, you see them sides, the yellow sides, before you get to the ceiling. I think that is actually like a border, though. I believe that's a border over this section of our Earth. Because I believe the Earth is infinity. I think it's a plane that runs forever. But I think that yellow top border is caving us in just this portion of the Earth, with Antarctica being the bottom portion of that top when you down here with us. But when you go up there, I don't know, it could be, I don't think it's water, but I just think it's plasma up top and at the bottom, water at the top of the bottom. So I believe that it just got us caved in. It could just be outer space, or what they call it. So the abyss, it could be that keeping us in and trapping us to make it from out that dome. So I think that's pretty much what space is overall, though. I don't think space got anything to do with what they really said for it to be. But I do believe that it's just I believe it's a part of the Earth that they just keep us away from, because it give away too many secrets and stuff. And then you get to the what's it called? The Galactic Federation, Intergalactic Federation, and you get to thinking about all these different aliens and stuff like that, low key. And then people are going to Mars. And I think it's people up there already. Because if they really do got space stations, come on, that's a no-brainer. It's people up there, bro. It's people up there. They not in what you think space is, but they up there, they up top. I really wouldn't want to call it space, because I think it's bordered off, so it's not as spacious as it's supposed to be. I think it possibly can go out to further realms, but those will probably only be in different dimensions, though. And that's where you got all these different dimensions. There's different atmospheres and stuff going on. So that's what you got going on with that. So that's why I think basically space is. Just rambling real quick. But if you believe anything going on differently than how I'm explaining it, let me know what you think about space. I want to hear what you think about space. I got another video about to come up talking about something else real quick. But I just had to get this off my head. I was talking to my daughter, because my oldest daughter, she be She know what it is. I asked her, do she believe in space? She don't believe in space. I told her, I mean, Daddy really don't believe in it neither, but I think it's something to it, but they just giving us the wrong. That's how I feel about it. I just feel like they giving us it wrong. I mean, it could be the wrong name. That alone throws you off space. So we automatically tie into what we believe space is. I wouldn't even want to use that term for what I believe it is to be. So when I come up with a term of what I believe it's to be, that's when I let y'all know what I'm calling what y'all call space. But other than that, it's the firmament, it's the ceiling, and that's what it is. Your boy J-Indy Jones. Hit the like button, dislike button, subscribe, watch the next video I'm about to drop, watch the past videos, go ahead and hit me with the comments, all that, y'all. Man, holla at your boy, man. I'm here. I ain't been talking, I've been dormant, and I'm finally out this cage. I'm telling you, I've been on my knowledge for a while, bro, and I'm just getting started. It's gonna come like clockwork. But holla at your boy on the next video. Deuces, peace, and love.